G'day guys, welcome to my RX feature video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Hyundai Aleague for match week 16's recap preview for 2021 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with the first match of this game, we see the Macarthur FC going up against the Brisbane Roar. Now, in this game, what I do think about this match, the Macarthur FC have been really good lately, but they haven't been really good at all sometimes. But I just do think that in this game, what I do think about this match was pretty much alright. Brisbane Roar side are a really good team also too. I just don't think that they really settled down, knuckled down in that game really good. But the Macarthur FC didn't really kick things off that much well. Probably in the first half they were alright, but in the second half they were just struggling and making Brisbane Roar obviously winning that match anyway. But it was 2-1 the scoreline, and Brisbane Roar obviously won that game anyway. But yeah, the only goal that basically scored for Macarthur FC was Lachlan Rose, and for the 2 goals went to Dylan Winterhalls and Ruku Dan Asaki. And obviously for this game, though, the Brisbane Roar are a really good team also too, but in my opinion though, the Brisbane Roar side have been alright, but they're coming off like a good win, sometimes bad losses, good win, bad losses, good win, bad losses. But sometimes though they can be in a bit of a midway term, like halfway point. And I just don't see the Brisbane Roar side getting into the finals if they just keep continuing like to lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. I know it's football, but I just don't see this side coming off a really good win. But they obviously did win against Macarthur FC, that is my point. But obviously for this game, it was basically the Brisbane Roar side win. But I just did see the Brisbane Roar side making a really good win, and yeah, well done for Brisbane Roar for making a really good win against Macarthur FC anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Newcastle Jets going up against the Melbourne Victory. Now, in this game, what I do think about this match, the Melbourne Victory finally got a win for the first time in a long while, because every single time I see Melbourne Victory winning or losing a game, they haven't been really like executing at all. I know they're working hard. I know that they are jumping to a very good win, but unfortunately though, Newcastle Jets, every single time I see you guys play, I thought you guys were going to step up a level and make an improvement of your team. But unfortunately, it's going down the wrong direction, and it's basically another 2-1 scoreline of that game. And this game was pretty much a alright game, pretty soft, but Newcastle Jets didn't really make a win in this match. But I do see Melbourne Victory probably getting a win next week, which I do see in this game that the Melbourne Victory will obviously make an improvement. But I just don't see them making a really good improvement. I know that they have just win against the Newcastle Jets in that game, but yeah, it was only a very tight game and a very tight match of that scoreline anyway. But for the Melbourne Victory, the only 2 players that basically scored was, I think, Dylan Ryan and Nathan Brooks. I think that was those 2 players that basically scored in that game. But the Newcastle Jets, the only player that basically scored was Stentopoulos. I don't know how you say it right. I don't know how you pronounce it right. I don't know how you say it right, but it's really hard to pronounce it. So I do apologise if you guys don't understand what I'm saying about that player. But yeah, I can't really pronounce it. But anyway, well done from Melbourne Victory finally for making a really good win against the Newcastle Jets 2-1 anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Sydney FC going up against the Melbourne City. Now, I knew for a fact that this game was going to be a Sydney derby, and obviously in this game, that the Sydney FC were obviously going to make an improvement. But unfortunately though, that these two sides didn't make a win. Unfortunately, it was 1-1 the scoreline, and Costa Barbarossa was the only player that basically scored. Excuse me, and for the Melbourne City side, the only player that basically scored also too was James McLaren. And I knew for a fact that in this game, the Melbourne City side still are a really good team, but I just didn't think that they were going to win. It was going to be a tight game because these two sides have been really improving lately, and I think Melbourne City are second, which that means that the Sydney FC side, I think they are coming third or fourth on the ladder, which that means that they are really improving really well. Before, when the season was kicking off, middle of the season, they were dropping a bit down low, and they weren't making the chance of them basically improving in their team of their formation anyway. But in this game, though, I just did think that Melbourne City were going to win. They are still a really good team. I'm not saying that they're bad, they're terrible. I just didn't think that they were going to win. But it was basically a Sydney derby, which I didn't think that in this game, I really didn't think that they were going to win anyway. But the Sydney FC side, I just still think that you guys were really going to improve, and obviously you guys did, but it was going to be pretty much very hard to really make a really good win against this side anyway. But yeah, it was basically the tie for the scoreline, so it was 1-1 the scoreline anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Adelaide United going up against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Now, in this game, what I did think about this match certainly was a really good game, but the Adelaide United side, I knew for right from real that in this game, it was basically another tie, and all I know about this match that is really pretty much a good game. The Adelaide United were really good in that team, but I just didn't think that you guys were going to win against Western Sydney Wanderers side. But they've got really good players. I know that they have been improving. Well, they've been improving 50% lately, and I know that this team was going to be a very good chance of basically winning this game or not. But unfortunately, it was 1-1 the scoreline, another draw, obviously, but no one obviously won that game anyway. But the only player that basically scored in that game for Adelaide United was Tommy Jurich for that team. And the only player also too that basically scored for the Western Sydney Wanderers side was Simon Cox. And all I know about this game, I just didn't think that the Western Sydney Wanderers side weren't going to win in this game. But I didn't think about, like, if this team was going to make a really good chance of making a really big win or a small win. But yeah, it was pretty much a tight game, very hard game, and pretty much an average game of football, obviously soccer. But Adelaide United side have been really improving lately, and since I've been to Newcastle Jets and Adelaide United, after that, a couple of weeks later, the Adelaide United have been really improving lately. And yeah, obviously it was another tie for Adelaide United against the Western Sydney Wanderers, 1-1 anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Wellington Phoenix going up against the Western United. Now, in this game, what I did think about this match, the Wellington Phoenix are a really good team. I just didn't think that in this game, the Wellington Phoenix was going to improve. But in my opinion about this match, the Wellington Phoenix only just won this game, 3-2 the scoreline. And for the Western United side, sometimes I did not see this team really make an effort. But for the Western United side, I just didn't think that you guys were going to win. Unfortunately, you guys didn't make a chance of winning that game, but you guys are a really good team. I know sometimes you come off a win, sometimes you come off a loss. But yeah, obviously for this game, you guys obviously came off a loss. And The only thing that really irks me is Western United side, because I just don't think that this side are a really good team. But anyway, what can you do? But yeah, the only three players that basically scored for the Wellington Phoenix side is Ben Wayne, Joshua Sotirio, and Ulysses Davila. And the two players that basically scored for the Western United side was Besa Barisha and Ika Guertina. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but let me know if you guys know who the player was, Ika Guertina or something like that. But yeah, I'm just not sure, really. But anyway, this team was pretty much a really good team. And not Adelaide, the Western United side are a really good team. They've been improving lately, but I just didn't think that this side were gonna really win in this game. But yeah, well done from the Wellington Phoenix for making a really good win against Western United, 3-2 to scoreline anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Newcastle Jets going up against the Perth Glory side. Now in this game, what I did think about the Newcastle Jets, okay. You guys were pretty much alright. Still, another 1-1 scoreline, and you guys didn't make an effort, unfortunately. But you guys need to step up if you don't make an effort into your playing squad of that side. But also for the Perth Glory side, they are a really good team, but they're just falling down a bit. And I'm just seeing that. And I just don't think that the Perth Glory side aren't making a really good effort, and so isn't the Newcastle Jets. But what I don't think about this game is I don't really see that much of improvement by the Perth Glory side, and also what I do think about this game is I really do think that the Perth Glory will make a really good effort, but I just don't think about this game making a really good effort anyway. But I just don't see the Perth Glory side really making a good improvement. So in my opinion about this game, the Perth Glory are a really good team. But yeah, the only player that basically scored from the Newcastle Jets was Roy O'Donovan. And the only player that basically scored from the Perth Glory side was Joel Shanase. And the only two players that basically really made an effort, really. And the Newcastle Jets were alright in this game to basically hold off the Perth Glory side to not make an effort or to not make a win anyway. But yeah, well done from the Newcastle Jets for making that a really good effort. But unfortunately though, it was a draw, and sad to say it was not an absolute effort, but yeah, it was a tie. And finally, the next game of that match was Adelaide United going up against Macarthur FC. Now, in this game, Adelaide United were absolutely pumping the Macarthur FC, 3-1 the scoreline. And I didn't think that in this game it was going to be a very tight game. But in this match, what I do think about this game is Macarthur FC haven't been improving lately, and I know that you guys are still a really good team. It's just the formation and the defence that let you guys down. But I just didn't think that Macarthur FC were going to win in this game. And I knew for a fact that, in my opinion, they also too, Adelaide United have been really making an effort lately, and I know for a fact that they were going to win in that game. But I just didn't think that you guys were going to win in this match. But you obviously did. The Adelaide United are a really good team, and obviously they have been making a really good improvement. So my opinion about this game, Tommy Jurich, Craig Goodwin and Ben Halloran were the only three players that basically scored in that game to make it 3 goals, and the only player that basically scored for Macarthur FC was Matt Derbyshire to make it 3-1 the scoreline anyway. And I didn't think that in this game it was going to be a really good effort. And so in my opinion about this match, the Adelaide United still are a really good team, but it's just how much effort it was in that game to really put in a really good effort for the LA United side. But yeah, well done from the LA United for making a really good win against the Macarthur FC, 3-1 the scoreline. Thanks so much for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 300 subscribers. We're seeing on 208 anyway. So please, guys, don't unsubscribe my YouTube channel. I need 300 subscribers. So yeah, let's go up to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care.